Hey fans, it's your boy Chris Carnage with the man, the myth, the legend, Everett Lee, and we are back for another episode of Afterburn. That's right, the weekly recap show that covers the matches that release every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, and we cover all the in-ring action. A lot of craziness.
We do, Chris. We definitely do, especially the action coming at you this week. This week, Chris, we take a look at tag team action with the Kings of Mayhem take on the House of Spades.
The House of Spades sat on top as the reigning Riot Tag Team Champions. The House of Spades took on any challengers that stepped up to them. Riot's general manager, Mr. Showtime, wanted to teach the House of Spades a lesson with them siding with JD and helping them with his ongoing bout with Mr. Showtime. Showtime don't like being crossed, and with Showtime having Scott Adams take the titles away from the House of Spades, ending the House of Spades' 414-day reign as the Riot Tag Team Champions. The House has been climbing back up the ranks to recapture the gold, but with so many obstacles in front of them put in place by Mr. Showtime. The House of Spades have not given up, though, their quest to reclaim the Riot Tag Team Championships.
One thing I got to say, Chris, is the House of Spades did cross the boss. You don't cross the boss, because when you cross the boss, this is what happens. They thought they were on top of the mountain as tag team champions. But reality came crashing down in the form of Chico Adams and Sean Scott taking those titles away from the House of Spades. And now the House of Spades definitely have to learn how to climb back up those ranks as competitors here at Riot Pro Wrestling.
Chico Adams and Sean Scott did it? What are you talking about? It was Mr. Showtime. Mr. Showtime has been interjecting himself way further than any general manager should. And that is the issue at play here. He found a way for them to lose those titles. He made it happen.
He did. And it was the greatest day at Riot Pro Wrestling history.
You're so ridiculous.
Chico Adams, Sean Scott finally got gold. I know Chico was wanting that heavyweight championship. Sean Scott's wanting that heavyweight championship. I don't figure rock, paper, scissors is going to solve the problem, though. But Mr. Showtime came up with this plan, this brilliant plan, this master plan. And there we go. We got the titles off of the House of Spades and put on a deserving team such as Chico Adams and Sean Scott.
It's so funny you say deserving, because I heard the word in my ear of undeserving, because they literally were handed it on a silver platter with Showtime interjecting himself as always. And that's the thing at play here. Showtime should not be out there interjecting. He should be a better general manager than that for Riot Pro Wrestling, for the Riot Pro Wrestling fans. He should not be out there doing these kinds of things.
Well, it's not my problem that I have to worry about that Mr. Showtime was shining up the belts because he knew Sean Scott and Chico Adams had it in the bag, and Bobby Chrono had to leap over there to grab that belt. It's not my problem he slipped and fell into the title. He almost dented the title because of that head of his. And don't get me started on Ryan. So there's the
Razion.
Yeah, that's what I said. Razion, Ryan. Whoever he is, House of Spades are not champions anymore. The 414-day reign is over. I celebrated. I'll tell you that, Chris Carnage. Just like the closing moments of the match we're about to see here.
I mean, with that being said, let's check out the closing moments. Yeah, Kings of Mayhem trying to keep each other fresh, tagging in and out, being a very well-oiled machine right now, as they are in absolute control of this matchup.
They've making a statement here at Riot Pro Wrestling, starting with the House of Spades. They've come here to show that they are here to take over the tag division here at Riot Pro Wrestling.
I mean, I can't argue with that. If you were to beat the House of Spades while really trying to come into the tag team division, that could be a huge boon for you. Oh! As you see, Bob O'Connor trying to battle back against Bravo, throwing a huge right hand to Bravo. Bravo trying to answer, misses wildly. Skrono picks him up.
Oh, no.
Making the Yuri special. Into a knee to the face. Bobby Chrono now having an opening, hopefully to tag in Razion.
Double down, Chris. Both men dazed and confused, trying to figure out where they are and what's happening. Both men need to get over to their corners and make that tag to get the freshmen in.
Absolutely. You see both men crawling to the respective corners. Bravo outreaching that hand. Chrono trying to reach out his. Both men get the tag. Razion with a Hoots clothesline to Perez. And a second one. Now trying to take control himself, scooping up Perez. Oh, but Perez falls behind. Oh, goes for a clothesline. Razion just runs through. Now Biggie is then delivers a huge spear. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Bravo just breaking the count in time.
Ryan was pretty quick with that spear, but look at him battling. Bravo back over to the corner there, Chris. This is any man's game right now.
You are lying, as Razion is trying to do what he can, just inflicting his size upon the smaller Bravo.
That's like running into a brick wall there, Chris.
You ain't lying, as we see Razion throwing Bravo into the corner. Razion setting up. Oh, but nobody home. But Bobby Chrono coming in to help his partner.
Uh-oh. What's
Fireman's
this?
carry on Bravo. Oh, and a huge maneuver.
What a beautiful Falcon
but
arrow.
Bobby Chrono trying to stay on top. Attacks Perez. Perez with a reversal.
Uh-oh. What do we have here?
Oh, my goodness. That was a huge line.
Look at the quickness of Perez there. And
and a big kick from the big man.
Wow. Big legs just almost kicked the head off of Perez. Bravo better get up and get in there. And oh no.
Razion has a hold of Bravo. Tries to go for a big line. Oh. Bravo with a kick to the face. And a
no way.
For Bobby Chrono.
No way. Bravo's taking control
And
of
the
that.
Kings of Mayhem stand tall. Bravo just hit his tag team partner.
No, that was an accident. He's trying to tell Perez he's sorry. And no, turn around. No.
And Bravo leveled and sent flying out of the ring by Razion.
No way.
Razion tagging in Bobby Chrono. House of Spades. They smell blood in the water.
This looks like the end, Chris, but it can't be.
Oh, but it very well could be. Cover. 1, 2, 3. This match is over. House of Spades picking up a huge win here against a formidable tag team of the Kings of Mayhem with Alejandro Bravo and Ares Perez. Man, what a match.
What a match, Chris. Kings of Mayhem coming up short. This match would have went different if Vernon Black was here. I guarantee you, this match would have went differently. I can't believe the end result here, and I hate to admit it. The House of Spades is your winner here at Riot Pro Wrestling in this contest.
And you know what? That was a fantastic finish to that match. To see the House of Spades get that W and be able to keep propelling themselves back up the Riot Tag Team division. And you know what? It's amazing to see. Absolutely amazing to see.
I disagree, Chris. Things would have went so much different if Vernon Black was there helping out Bravo. The Kings of Mayhem are a dominant tag team, and it just sickens me that Vernon Black was not there.
I mean, it's not like he shows up all the time, for anybody, it seems like.
So he was a great CFW heavyweight champion. I don't know what you're saying there, Chris, but
I mean, when he was there. But either way, though, the House of Spades was able to get that W, and I think this is going to be very important for them going forward.
it is. I will have to admit this, Chris.
Oh, wait. Is this you admitting I was right?
There's some times.
Mark it down, fans. This does not happen often.
There's some times where I will say, yes, you are right about the House of Spades climbing up the ladder back into the Riot Tag Team Division, though. But they are not Sean Scott and Chico Adams.
Oh my
because
goodness.
they are our champions from our great general manager, Mr. Showtime, and they represent the Pyramid Authority here at Riot Pro Wrestling.
I mean, I guess I have to balance things out and agree that, yes, Sean Scott and Chico Adams are our Riot Tag Team champions, but from help from Mr. Showtime and the Pyramid. Let's be honest.
Honest? I'll be honest with you. I don't know what you're talking about. I have swimmer's ear. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that comment. And
Swimmer's ear. I mean, you know they got other health plans and things with Riot Pro Wrestling. You know, I know that we got the vision kind of dealt with, but do you need the hearing check too?
I have swimmer's ear because I'm trying to swim away from you and into
Oh my god!
our next Friday's matchup. We have Chris. Next Friday, we have the Riot Heavyweight Championship. JD, our Riot Heavyweight Champion, takes on Chico Adams in a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Riot Heavyweight Championship. Don't want to miss that matchup.
No, you absolutely do not want to miss that matchup at all. Absolute insanity. 30-minute Iron Man match. Like, Mike, that is a true test of a professional wrestler.
It is. I'm glad you're saying Chico Adams is such a great professional wrestler. So we're on the same page on that, which I do adore that, because Chico Adams can out-wrestle a Shadow Man.
A shadow. Everett Lee, you're just going off on tangents here. We might need to get you checked out, man.
The only thing I'm checking out is this match coming this Friday. You better tune in because it's going to be a great Iron Man match. Also, Chris, our next Riot Pro Wrestling live event.
Oh, okay.
Coming to you Saturday, May 11th. Riot Pro Wrestling presents Rebellion. Tickets will be available at eventbrite.com. You can attend this live event at 1700 West International Speedway Boulevard in Daytona Beach in the Volusia Mall, right next to the old Sears Outlet and Thunderbot. Tickets will be available again on eventbrite.com. When those tickets become available, get your tickets because they will sell out.
But you know what? There's things you have to do to be able to know when those are available, such as following Riot Pro Wrestling on social media. All you have to do is go on to Facebook, search Riot PW, go on to Instagram or X, and search Riot PW Official. Smash those like, follow, subscribe buttons, and of course, you can't forget the YouTube, where you can view all the other episodes of Afterburn as well as all the other great Riot Pro Wrestling content by searching Riot PW 3628. And again, smash that subscribe button.
All this live action coming to you from Riot Pro Wrestling. It just makes me so happy that the pyramid's on top.
Oh my gosh.
And nothing can take them down, Chris. Not even a JD, a House of Spades, or anybody. It just makes me happy.
You're overly happy over here. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and call that day. We thank you guys so much for joining us here for this episode of Afterburn, presented by Riot Pro Wrestling. Have a great night.